So someone asked me, right, Julia, I want to be a content creator. I want to do my own business, but I have no idea what kind of business should I be in, right? What should I do? So I would like to introduce to you one of the thought leaders that I always read his book, right? It's called Dr. Myles Munroe. He is actually a top leader, and even he also do trainings for country leaders, right, in Africa and Bahamas, etc. So unfortunately, he passed on in 2014 because of a plane crash. But I really love his book, right? He mentioned that everyone has untapped potential. So Monroe explains that potential is what you can do, but haven't done yet, right? Many people live below their potential due to fear, doubt, or lack of knowledge. Actually, right, just want to let you all know, if you all want to find out your potential, you can actually download I think if I'm not wrong, our Libby app, right, our National Library app, right, has a lot of books about potential. You all should do some research, okay? Your true capacity, right, is greater than what you think. I mean, for me, right, I actually read a lot of books, okay? So this is what he said. The wealthiest place in the world is the cemetery, okay, where unrealized dreams, books never return, songs are never sunk, and businesses never started are buried. So you were created for a purpose, right? God designed each person with a unique purpose and talents. Like for me, right, I didn't know I can do styling, right, until my boss, when I was in the fashion industry, and she was like, hey, Julia, your turn to do the fashion show. I'm like, huh, my turn? I'm like, oh my goodness, I just graduated, and then I'm still studying a lot of trends, a lot of fashion, because I was in Wing Tai. I was one of the pioneers to be in Topshop, Miss Selfridge and Warehouse, and that time we have a lot of fashion show. And the time, I was like, my boss was like, hey, you have to choose a few outfits for the models and stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness, asked me to do it. It was my very first time choosing outfits, and she was very pleased, and I'm very, very happy to do it as well. And then that was where I realized, hey, I have the potential to be a stylist. Okay, so sometimes, right, you didn't do anything, right, but when you start to do it, right, it just catch on. If you really have the passion for it, right, you just start to study and do research. So think about what's your passion in life. Think about the things that you don't even like. For example, Oprah Winfrey always said, right, or maybe Martha Stewart, I can't remember, but they always said that if you don't actually need to like work so hard for it, you just close your eyes and then you can just talk about it. Okay, that's content creator. If you can just close and then talk about your passion, or like you have never done this before but you really love it. I have this friend, she's very into furnishing stuff, but I think she is not yet been a decorator, but she has always been doing fashion stuff, doing jewelry and stuff for a very long time. So she actually has a knack for it. When I saw her doing some decorating at her home, so I'm like, hey, you can be an interior decorator as well. Then she's like, maybe, So sometimes, right, you need to really discover why you exist, and it will actually help you to unlock your true potential, okay? So potential must be developed. Just like a seed, right, contains a tree, your potential needs the right environment, discipline, and effort to grow. You need to give it some time. Like for me, right, in the past, how I started my own handmade jewelry as well. I actually, right, look at some jewelry, and I was thinking myself, maybe I should save money and stop buying other jewelries. I should do it my own, and I started to do all the research, like where to source the charms and everything. Hey, I'm actually very resourceful. So I realized that, okay, she got the charm from here, and I was in London as well, so I went to the vintage flea market and I bought so many charms, and I even got on eBay, right, and then buy those charms. Actually is actually worn by some dead people, okay, because it's a real estate jewelry, right? So I just bought it and then I do it on my own, and of course I clear all the past aura. I asked Jesus Christ to come in and clear before I wear them, okay? But yeah, so you see, I actually started to design the jewelry, and then I started to sell, and I told all my customers, these are vintage, I really clear the energy, don't worry about it, you can just buy. And I have a lot of regular clients back then. My sales was about 1,000 to 2,000 a month back then when I started my own jewelry, but it was too taxing for me because I'm very tall, and if you ask me to bend down and do jewelry again, I really cannot do it anymore. Okay, so you must challenge yourself and push beyond comfort zones. All right, and then a seed in a jar, right, for example, has potential but will never grow unless planted. So likewise, right, people need the right mindset, faith, and action to maximize their abilities. And number sorry, I never say numbers, right? Okay, never mind. Next, fear and doubt, right, kill potential. So back then when I first started my direct sales, right, I have a lot of doubts, to be frank. I was thinking to myself, can I really teach although I have all the trainings, I'm actually a certified style coach as well, can I really teach clients on how to do makeup and skincare? Although I have a lot of experience in Estee Lauder back then, because we are all forced to do back end work, doing trainings and really learn. So yeah, you know what I did? I just offer free classes, right? Because I wanted to start my portfolio and stuff. So I offer free classes to all the corporate companies back then, long time ago. And I did like 365 faces, okay, a year, okay. So that qualified me to be a professional makeup artist. And then I went on to Korea to advance my makeup skills, right? So you actually, right, as an entrepreneur, you have to upgrade skills all the time, right? And as eagles, right, okay, if you guys know that Christians, we are eagles, right, and we need fresh food every day. It means fresh trainings, fresh skills, right? So so often enough, right, I would do a lot of self training, a lot of education. So I do a lot of research as well. Yeah, and I really love to study, right? And I read a lot of books. To tell you the truth, whenever I'm going out, right, for a walk, right, I'm always under the sun, yes, but I'm always reading the book. Okay, I listen to audible books. I even subscribe to it. Okay. Next, right, you must have a vision. Determines how far you're going in life. If you're always going with the flow, right, you are like a dead fish. You don't know where you're going, and you just constantly work. So some of my friends that I know, they are working in the bank for more than 12 years already, right? And I have already moved on, and their salaries are quite stagnant. So you need to have a vision and faith, right, in God, and believe in yourself. That's the key to unlocking your potential. You must dare to dream. Don't spend too much time watching TV, right? Spend more time educating yourself and learn new skills, right? Actually, our government did a good job, right? They provide SkillsFuture and stuff. But of course, if I were you, right, I'll learn outside of SkillsFuture, because sometimes SkillsFuture stuff, right, can be quite stagnant in the sense, right? Because the things that you are learning is actually quite basic. It doesn't how should I say, teach you how to modify from there. Okay, and please don't die with your potential still inside of you, right? So I was reading this Myles Munroe book, right? He actually encouraged people to fully express their gifts while alive and leaving a legacy of impact. So if you can, right, die empty. He always say die empty, meaning use your gifts, ideas, and talents before you leave this world. So read this book, okay? Understanding Your Potential, okay, by Myles Munroe. Anyone who feels stuck, unfulfilled, or lost in life, or people who want to maximize your talents and abilities, right, and those seeking clarity on your purpose and vision, read the book. Or if not, right, you can actually book me for a clarity coaching, right, and I will help you to uncover all your potentials. I'm very good at that. All right, so you can call me for a one-on-one. And because I'm actually selling this course called Catalyst Collective. It's actually a very basic course for all those who want to do social media, online business, like digital marketing. So if you're interested to study this, right, or if you want to know more information, simply DM me for more information. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you also in my next video. Bye.